This is Nick Jordan here for Outrage TV. We're here on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We're going to see what Hollywood thinks about the 2020 election. Do you think anybody has a chance to beat Donald Trump coming up in the election?
Absolutely. I do. But it's like picking your own poison. Everyone's snakes. So.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm tired of all the politics and everything. I mean, truthfully, I don't think we should have to pay taxes to these crazy people. But who do you think has the best chance? Is it Joe Biden? Is it Elizabeth Warren? Is it Bernie Sanders?
I'm from Boston. Elizabeth Warren. I was team Elizabeth Warren. But she lied and said she was Indian, and she knows she wasn't Indian.
Do you think that Elizabeth Warren should have to wear a headdress on the debate stage, a Native American feather? Do you think that she should have to wear a Native American feather on the debate stage?
I think she should.
I don't even know who's running for president.
So do you know who Joe Biden is?
Yeah, I know who he is.
You know who Elizabeth Warren is?
Yeah, I know who she is.
And you know who Bernie Sanders is?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, so those are the three main ones. Bernie Sanders, basically, he wants to, have a bigger government. He wants to take rich people's money and redistribute it to other people. What do you think about that?
I think anytime you take anything from anybody, that's like the devil,
I would agree completely. All right, so I am kind of an anarchist, you would say. Like, I don't think that the government should have the right to be able to take your tax money. You agree?
I definitely agree. I'm a business owner here in California, and my workman's comp is $22 per $100 I pay my employees, and most of them make about $1,200 to $1,500 a week. So when I have 22 employees, all of them are getting taxed on top of their paycheck. Actually, I'm getting taxed for workman's comp. Then I have payroll tax. Then I have my tax, and then they have their tax, and I have my personal tax. So yeah, I'd say no to big government.
That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. People actually contributing to the economy. They don't want their money stolen from them.
500.
Let's both get in the frame here.
600 minutes.
I like the glitter. Now you want to answer some questions here? Election's coming up. Do you think anybody's got a chance to beat Donald Trump?
Oh, easy. That's an easy question. This guy right here, I think he could beat him easy. His politic views are incredible, and it's crazy what he comes up with on a daily basis.
Your man over here is running for president?
Yep. He's running for president. Donald Trump's a fucking dick face, and that stogie, I kind of want to put it in my mouth.
There's a cigarette butt underneath the tripod here. It looks very, it's very tempting. All right, we're gonna try to resist that. So what's your friend's platform that he's running on?
This guy, he's mainly the manager of OutrageTV. He's just running on the iPhone, and he has a Canon right here. I mean, we just get shit popping. We full send beers, and we just get faded, man.
I appreciate that.
Would you take a sip with me?
I'll take a hit of the beer. I don't give a shit.
All right.
This is what we do on Outrage TV. We're getting outrageous on Hollywood Boulevard,
We
dude.
out here getting outrageous on Hollywood Boulevard, eh? I feel you, boss.
There it is. That's Americana. Instead of maybe Joe Biden.
He's dead.
He can barely talk. He might as well be dead. He can barely talk.
He had a stroke.
And he seems to be stroking little girls on YouTube, I think. What about Bernie Sanders? You like Bernie?
Yeah, I like Bernie.
Well, he's almost dead too.
Yeah, but he's a fighter.
I like how you did the Bernie accent there. Fighter.
He is a fighter. You know who my grandfather was?
Who?
He trained Sugar Ray Leonard and Hagler. And he had Big Cat Williams fight the Thriller in Manila against Muhammad Ali, which made us a lot of money.
Your grandfather?
Yes.
What was his name?
Hugh Benbow.
Okay, I haven't heard of him.
Yeah, they rang the bell 10 times for him in the ring when he died.
It seems like Bernie's been boxed in the head a little bit. Do you think anybody has a chance to beat Donald Trump?
Yeah, Andrew Yang.
Think Andrew Yang?
Yeah, for sure.
Do You want that $1,000 a month?
Oh, of course. The UBI, bro. That's the only way to be automation.
Who's going to pay for it?
At this point, the only person that really could beat Trump is Bernie Sanders.
You think so?
And the problem is that he can't beat Trump because the Democratic Party won't support him. And
They conspired against him in the last thing. And
they sure as heck did. I was a delegate. And guess what? I saw Hillary Clinton take all the superdelegate votes away from the incomplete 100% composite vote. So in other words, these superdelegates beat us out, even though we all said, even in Washington State, I'm from Washington State, our senators voted against their entire constituency. Yeah. And we just totally threw every single piece of garbage we could at them at every single assembly. We could not believe they went against their constituency. At a 79% constituency, even people in Eastern Washington. And they're still like, no, we can't do Bernie because he's an independent and he's not really a Democrat. I'm like, really? You need the right person against the right person. Yeah. That's what you need. And instead, she bought it. And I was like, and she should be impeached too. If she was elected, she should have been impeached.
And that's why I don't buy that Bernie Sanders. Everybody says he's anti-establishment because that happened. That happened to him, and then he made no stink about it and just went up there and bowed his head and was like, "I endorse Hillary." And it's like, how can you be anti-establishment when you just bow your head to it?
Well, when you get the entire establishment pound the ever living piss out of you to become nothing but a puddle of mud, that's kind of what you end up doing. Yeah. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened, in my opinion, anyway. He realized that if he backs off now, he can come back in 2020. I think is what that had to do with it, but that did really weaken his point. It really did. Yeah. But as far as Biden, no way. He's just all over the map. He doesn't have a really good focus.
He's all over YouTube grabbing little girls.
Exactly. So that's going to go nowhere.
I think you know how Trump came out with the
he's a pedophile. We know that.
You know how Trump came out with the Bill Clinton rape accusers to the debate? I think if Joe Biden wins the nomination, then Trump is going to come out on the debate stage with all the little girls from YouTube.
I think if anybody going to beat Donald Trump, it would be, I think, Bernie Sanders, because he connects the people from left and right in the economic issues, and that's the biggest issue of this country, and nobody want to talk about. They want to talk about this race here, there, a little bit, this, that, corporation, this, minimum wage. They don't want to talk about maximum wage, which is ripping off not only this country, but whole world, the economic order, where you can find a star written with Mr. Sir Richard Branson, the guy who is destabilizing Venezuela right now by hoarding the billions of money, where he is the root cause of impoverishment of a lot of Brit people. So it's like...
You're talking about Richard Branson?
Yes.
What's he doing to Venezuela?
Oh, he is fueling some stirring up, taking the whole crew over there, and oh yeah, this guy has to go. This is our president, deciding president for other people in other country. He is just the cog of the same murder machine of capitalism. Yep.
Right. And Venezuela is a socialist country, right?
It is not socialist country by no way. It's a democratic country where they held election, but it is heavily affected by American imperialism. It is affected by the Western, the dominance, maneuver over the country, and they always tried to the Hugo Chavez also earlier in 2004, maybe. If I think I'm sure about 2004 or 8, I don't know. And then now they are trying to depose. They've been doing that from 1973 in Chile, 1911. When we talk about 7/11, we all only remember about Laden, who was called as the hero by the same independent.co UK. But if we talk about 7/11, what about the 1973? Sorry, 9/11. 1973, 9/11. No, it's not 7/11.
I'm talking about Big Gulp. Yeah. Big Gulp 7-Eleven. Well, we support 7-Eleven. We like 7-Eleven.
We support 7-Eleven. All I was talking about 9/11. Okay?